Hi, welcome back to our channel and back to the tutorial for deep learning. Today we are going to continue the concept of GAN part 2, that is GAN, how GAN will support for everything and how to train and so on, and how we can easily identify the DLR, fact nodes, etc. So this already discussed. So what are GAN, discriminator and so on. So today we have to continue here. So if you want to identify everything, we can now the things about this GAN, because GAN generally consists of generator as well as the discriminator. Remember, so both are required, and you can denote these two by generator as g of x and discriminator as a d of x. So why GANs are important? Because we can do a number of things with the help of GAN. That means generating the synthesis data, generating the images. For example, if we have some data, 2D models, we can if you have 2D model, 2D data, something like that, we can create a 3D models from the 2D model also, and easily identify the real or fact images or text also. So how do GANs work like that? So one. So if you have a GAN network where it can identify the fact images, notice comes with the concept noise vector here. That means some of the disturbed thing here. So once you give the training, discriminator have idea and get everything in the, that means complete knowledge to identify the image or not, because and everything, because these everything is saved in the database by default. Then only. So here real image is the discriminator network is there and predictive lab is real or factor. So all the data will be saved with some database. With the help of database only, discriminator after training some certain training and test approaches values, it will decide and predict it's a real image or fact note like this. Now the important thing is we have to remember about some of the mathematical formula for understand about the generator. G for generator, D for discriminator, and PD of data of X for distribution of real data. And P of Z always says about distribution of generator, and X equal to sample from P data of X, and Z equal to sample from P of Z. These everything required once you go for implementation. And if you want to generate or train anything new things like image, everything, later we can go ahead with this GAN completely. And steps for training the GAN. So very important. If you want to train the GAN, what you can do means we can follow these steps, define the problem, choose the architecture of GAN and so on. And remember the biggest drawback of GAN is computational complexity. That we have to decide, because once you want to implement everything, it takes so much time to train everything. So let's see this deeply. These steps. First one is define the problem. So define the problem, what you can say is here what kind of things you want to do. That means generate the fact images or fact text. So here we have to define the problem clearly and collect the data for it. Whatever the data want for this one, you can do. Step number 2, choose the architecture of GAN, because it's a very important step based on your application or whatever the research we are going to do here. Here the generator and discriminator may come with multi-level perceptions or CNN also. And also it also depends what problem you are trying to solve, what kind of problem you're going to solve. Based on that you can take it. And step number 3 says about train discriminator and real data. That means here we can get a data, based on that later go for fact data and then train the discriminator to identify. And that next step is train disc. Then next is the here this the step number 3 we have to understand extra, that is generate fact on and train the discriminator to correctly predict them as real like that. So after training everything important. And here the n value n small n may be a natural number between 1 and infinity. And step number 4 says about generate fact inputs for generator and train discriminator on fact data on fact data. Here the get the generated data and also let the discriminator correctly predict them as fact. That is possible after training the GAN. Next one is the step number 5, that is train discriminator and fact data. There also we can go for discriminator should be trained and the predictions also very easily here. Class train generator with the output of the discriminator. So this also depends on the approaches. And if you want to repeat the step number 3 to 5 for get the good results. So at last we have a get idea about what is GAN and why we need and how GANs work properly, how we can identify and resolve the problem with the help of GAN like that. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.